What's up, everybody? This is James with the Pham Real Estate Group, and I'm over here in our garage. And yeah, today we're going to be talking about interest rate, and interest rate's been going up, and pretty much what does that mean for the real estate market? Okay, we're going to talk about a couple things and what we see in terms of interest rate. One, when interest rate goes up, that means higher monthly payment. Um, Higher monthly payments means that less people can buy. So as demand start to decrease and as supply start to increase, what you're going to see is that real estate people who need to sell their home, what's going to happen is it's going to take a little bit longer for new home constructions and seller selling their property. Okay, so that's what we're seeing right now. Um, People who need to sell their home, they will have to compete with other people that needs to sell their home at a higher level. Okay, this is not like 2022 or 2021 where you just put a home in a market and it automatically sells for 30 to 40 or 50 or $100,000 over asking. In this market, you need to outcompete your competition in terms of locations, the quality and condition of the house to be able to sell your home. And you're not going to be able to sell homes for, you know, in less than 7 days or even less than before market or even 30 or 40 offer over asking price. What's probably going to happen is that homes are going to stay in the market for a little bit longer. Most likely they're going to stay for about 1 to 2 months at a fair price. Maybe 2 months. It'll take a while for a right buyer to come in to wanting to buy your house. Okay, so it's gonna stay in the market for a little bit longer. So if you're selling your home, don't be discouraged. Um, this market right here, currently right now we're in June of 2022. Remind me of 2018 when the U.S. and the Federal Reserve start raising interest rate. We had interest rate at zero for quite some time, and we started to raise interest rate very quickly, and the whole stock market pull back and real estate market pull back. And what we saw was that the stock market pulled back between 15 to 20% during that time. And when that happened, real estate tend to pull back about half of that. Okay, so in terms of when the real estate market pull back, what does that mean? Well, normally it pulls like used homes are gonna sell a lot slower, and people are going to demand a lot more because what they're going to do is they're going to compare new homes to old homes, and it has to, I guess, it has to make sense to them in terms of value. All right. So yeah, so in this market, there's a lot of things that we're seeing that has to be done. Right. Interest rates going up, gas prices going up. There's a lot of things that we're seeing. The type of people that want to buy a home in this market are the people that need a home versus that wants a home. Okay, they need a home because they don't want to spend a ton of money in rent. They don't want to throw that money away, and just pretty much throw that money away. They rather use that money to put it back and pay themselves and pay down their mortgage. What I recommend, if you were to buy a home, if you need a home, then I would recommend the minimum that you put down is 10 to 20% minimum. Minimum is 10%. But that's if you need a home. If you're buying it as an investment, Probably the best bet would probably be putting a minimum of 30% just as an investment. And you have to find some really good properties out there that you feel comfortable making that monthly payment. So in this market, there is a win-win situation. I mean, a lot of people ask us, "Hey James, do you recommend us buying a home in this market?" And we always say, "Hey, it's really depend on everybody's situation, and everybody economy is different. If you can afford to buy a home, we recommend buying a home. Do we recommend investing in real estate? If you have cash, 100% cash, just buy a property outright cash and rent it out. Yes, that is a pretty good investment. Or if you have 50% down to buy a home, yeah, we do recommend buying it as investment. I wouldn't be looking for, in this market, I wouldn't be looking for an investment strategy for appreciation. I would look for investment strategy for cash flow. So my thought process for investing is that if the property produces a pretty good cash flow, normally between 0.75 to 1% of monthly rent versus how much you bought the house for, would be a good buy. Now in California, that wouldn't be a certain area of California, it wouldn't be a good investment because homes here has appreciated so much already. But you can find some really good deals already. So I would recommend looking at the 1% method, where if you're getting about 1% income for what you bought the house for, then it'll be a good investment. Be it if it's 1% income from your Airbnb business, if it's 1% from your rental, whatever it is, it has to fall in line with 1%. So if you bought a house for 500,000, your Airbnb has to bring in about $5,000 a month to make it profitable. Or your side business that's inside the house that's making it money has to bring in some revenue. So for all the struggling real estate agent out there, just know that in this market, I mean, it's what makes you guys great, okay? And for all the people out there that are looking to buy a home and are looking to sell a home, be sure to connect with experienced real estate agents. Not only an experienced agent, but somebody who understands the economy, the macro and the micro economy, different type of policy makers, the monetary policy and the fiscal policy. That's going to help out a lot. Understanding like what policy we're in right now is going to help you determine where the economy is going. And what we're seeing right now in this market is we're going through a austerity type of economy. Two types of economy. There's a stimulant economy and there's the austerity economy. Austerity means that we're in a time of high interest rate. Government spending is being cut, and taxes is being increased. This is the time of austerity, meaning that we're heading toward they call it a recession, but I just call it kind of like a consolidation / recession. So we need to consolidate. We need to regather. We need to regroup before we make the next strive for the new economy. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. So interest rate is going up. A lot of stuff is happening right now. Do I recommend buying a house? It all depends on everybody's situation. Everybody's different. So if you're interested in knowing if your situation is different, let us know. If you guys are buying a house, or let us know if you already have a house. What are you doing with your money? Are you investing it? Are you saving it? Are you buying stocks? What we're finding is that most people are just holding on to cash right now. They have a lot of cash, so they're not putting that money into work. So the question is if they're not putting that money into work, what that money is being lost, based on inflation, what would be the right asset to put that money into work. So anyways, I have some ideas on what would that be. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. There's a lot of links down below. We are teaching and coaching real estate agents out there on how to be a successful real estate agent and how to run a successful business. There's a lot of information down below. Let us know if you're interested in getting into real estate or looking to buy or sell. Our contact information is down below. Anyways, this is James. Hopefully you guys find this video helpful. Anyways, peace and love, guys.